Step into the unknown with the shadow frequency and your host, Matt Wilson, as he takes you where the shadows hum.
Welcome to the shadow frequency, where the veil between our world and the unknown grows thin. I'm Juniper, your producer, and tonight we're diving into a chilling tale that's haunted the deserts of Arizona for decades. On May 21st, 1953, something otherworldly fell from the sky near Kingman, Arizona. A dish-shaped craft, alien beings, and whispers of a government cover-up. The shadows are calling and the truth is out there. Let's turn it over to your host, Matt Wilson, to guide us into the darkness in 3, 2, 1...
Welcome, listeners, to the Shadow Frequency, where we chase the echoes of the unexplained. This time we're stepping into the desolate sands of Kingman, Arizona, where on May 21st, 1953, the night sky birthed a mystery that still sends shivers down the spine. Picture it, a quiet desert town, the air thick with the hum of something unnatural. Then a flash, a small dish-shaped craft plummets from the heavens, crashing into the earth just 8 miles northeast of Kingman Airport. This wasn't just a meteor or a wayward plane. This was something else. According to accounts that have surfaced over the years, the craft was unlike anything of this world. Witnesses, including military personnel and scientists, described a metallic, oval-shaped object about 30 feet wide and 3.5 feet high, with portholes glinting in the moonlight. Engineer Arthur Stansel, who was part of the recovery team, said it hit the ground at 1,200 miles per hour. Yet, impossibly, it remained intact, its surface unmarred. He called it a teardrop-shaped cigar not built by any technology known to humanity. Metallurgist Leonard Stringfield, who spent days studying the wreckage, echoed this, declaring it not constructed on Earth. The craft's materials defied explanation, shimmering with an unearthly sheen, as if forged in the heart of a distant star. But the craft wasn't the only thing that chilled those who saw it. Near the site, a tent was erected, guarded by military police. Stansel claimed he glimpsed inside and saw something that haunts him still. A 4-foot-tall humanoid figure clad in a silver metallic suit, its dark brown face frozen in death. Some accounts whisper of multiple beings, 2 to 4, while others speak of a single survivor, a being known as J-Rod, allegedly taken to Area 51, where it collaborated with scientists. Imagine that, a creature from another world, its large eyes staring into ours, its voice so eerily human, answering questions as we probed its secrets. What caused this crash? Some point to the nearby Nevada test site where the Atomic Energy Commission was conducting Operation Upshot Knothole, a series of nuclear explosions that lit up the desert sky. Did those blasts disrupt the craft's navigation, pulling it down? Others blame experimental radar systems near Kingman, their powerful microwave pulses frying the ship's controls. Locals reported dead birds falling out of the sky that month, a grim hint of the radar's reach. And then there's the timing. Just days after the crash, 8 disk-like objects were spotted near Prescott, Arizona, only 100 miles away, moving at impossible speeds. Were they searching for their fallen kin? A squadron from beyond the stars? The military moved fast. A team of 40 scientists was dispatched to the site and sealed off. The craft and its occupants were whisked away, and some say to Area 51, others to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. The public was kept in the dark, the truth buried beneath layers of secrecy. But the shadows don't stay silent forever. Leaked documents like those shared by former Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense Christopher Mellon in 2024 suggest the government knew more than it let on. Mellon claimed the public would be slack-jawed if the full story emerged. What did they find in that desert? What secrets does J-Rod still hold? We're just scratching the surface, listeners. The Kingman UFO crash is a puzzle with pieces scattered across time, and the paranormal pulse of this event still reverberates. Let's take a moment to pause. Juniper, what's next?
Whoa, Matt, that's got my skin crawling. The idea of alien beings in the Arizona desert watched by military eyes, it's like something out of a nightmare. What do you all think? Are we alone, or is the truth out there hidden in the shadows? We want to hear from you. Like and subscribe on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook, and all major podcast directories. And you can visit our new website at shadowfrequencypodcast.com, where you can listen to all our episodes and leave a voicemail telling us where you're tuning in from, and we'll feature it in an upcoming show. Up next, we've got our mailbag segment, so stick around for some listener love. Here we go. Time for the mailbag, where we hear from you, our shadowy listeners, and I gotta hit this button.
It's time for the Shadow Frequency mailbag.
All right, tonight we've got an email from Julie in New Hampshire, and she writes, I enjoy all the shows on the Shadow Frequency. You guys dive into the paranormal with such passion, and I really enjoy the cryptids episodes. Bigfoot and Mothman are my favorites. Keep up the spooky work. Well, thanks for the love. We're thrilled you're part of our creepy crew. If you want to join in on the mailbag, you can send your thoughts to shadowpodcast@protonmail.com. Matt, take it away for the second half.
Welcome back to the Shadow Frequency, where the unknown whispers its secrets. We're deep in the Kingman UFO crash of May 21st, 1953, a night when the Arizona desert became a stage for the paranormal. We've talked about the intact craft, the alien beings, and the military's swift cover-up. But let's dig deeper into the eerie aftermath and the questions that linger like ghosts in the night. The story of J-Rod, the alleged survivor, is one of the most haunting threads. Witnesses like Bill Uhouse, a supposed Area 51 engineer, claimed J-Rod was not only alive but communicative, aiding in reverse engineering the craft's technology. Uhouse described J-Rod as a 4-foot-tall being with a human-like voice, collaborating alongside scientists like Edward Teller. Another witness, microbiologist Dan Burrich, claimed that he studied J-Rod's biology, keeping the creature alive for years. The idea of a living extraterrestrial walking among us in a secret facility is enough to make your blood run cold. What did J-Rod reveal? Did it speak of its home world, its purpose here, and why was its existence so fiercely guarded? The crash site itself holds its own mysteries. Historian Harry Drew, who spent a decade researching Kingman, found evidence of military activity. 1953-era food canisters scattered in the desert, proof of a prolonged operation. Drew believes 3 craft may have gone down that night. One obliterated against a mountain, another intact, and a third crashing near a reservoir. Each carried beings, he claims, their bodies spirited away. The Mojave Museum of History and Arts in Kingman even has an exhibit dedicated to the crash, with redacted government documents and sketches of the craft. Locals still whisper about strange lights in the sky, a reminder that the desert hasn't forgotten. But not everyone is convinced. Skeptics argue the Kingman story lacks hard evidence. Kevin Randall, a UFO researcher, points out that the primary witness, Arthur Stansel, only known as Fritz Werner, used a pseudonym, and his account surfaced years later in 1973. Randall suggests the crash might be confused with a 1962 incident in Nevada, or even a fabrication, noting that interviews with Kingman locals from the era turned up no first-hand recollections. Could Stansel's story be a mix of memory and myth, shaped by the UFO craze of the time? Yet the paranormal pull of Kingman persists. Leaked texts from 2024 shared by Christopher Mellon hint that the government is still dealing with the incident, with a classified Air Force memo maintaining the cover-up. The truth feels close, yet maddeningly out of reach. Were those beings from another world? Is J-Rod still out there, hidden in the shadows of Area 51? The desert knows, but it's not telling. Juniper, let's wrap this up.
And that's a wrap on tonight's eerie journey into the Kingman UFO crash. The shadows have spoken, but the mystery remains. Don't miss our contest. Stick around after the sign-off for details on how to enter the drawing for May 10th. Visit our new website at shadowfrequencypodcast.com for all our episodes and to leave us a voicemail. Until next time, keep your eyes on the skies and your heart in the shadows. This is Juniper saying good night and stay spooky.
Calling all Shadow Frequency fans. Enter our contest for a chance to win big. First prize, the Bigfoot Book, the Encyclopedia of Sasquatch, Yeti and Cryptid Primates, the Real Unexplained Collection. Second prize, Squatch Metalworks, Bigfoot Playing Cards, a unique 52-card deck with illustrations and facts, perfect for Sasquatch lovers. To enter, email shadowpodcast@protonmail.com with your favorite episode of our podcast. Drawing is May 10th, 2025. Tune in and throw your hat in the ring.